Work crushes can be exciting and fun, but they are also dangerous. There is such a thing as work hot or proximity crush, where you develop a crush on the people closest to you. And when you're spending so many hours of your week at work, sooner or later you're going to determine who is attractive at work and who is not so attractive at work. And in that small sample size, you'll start to develop work crushes on the people that are attractive at work. But the dangerous thing is that when you develop a crush at work, if things go south, then you'll always be interacting with that person and you really can't escape them at work unless one or both of you goes and finds another job at another company or one of you transfers to another location. So that's the first danger of work crushes. Before we dive in deeper, I want to share with you my free dating guide that will help you find quality men online. So check that out. I'm sure you've heard of stories where people have found their spouses at work. But the thing is that it is such a small sample size with the people at work. And if you're only choosing from such a small sample size from your work colleagues or even just the people in your neighborhood that you live near, then you may not be selecting a man who is the best fit for you to be a quality husband. You may just be choosing him off of convenience because he's so close to you or because you have daily or consistent interactions with him. Whereas if you were to expand your horizons, expand your scope, and explore online dating, you'll find that you are interacting with thousands of new men that you normally would never meet in everyday life. And of those thousands of new men who are either in your county or neighboring counties, or even if you wanted to expand within your state but farther away, then you can actually find the right husband for you that ticks off all of your must-have boxes of a quality husband, instead of settling for a person that seems to just be attractive in a small circle of people that you happen to interact with on a consistent daily basis. Be aware of this proximity bias because it could really hold you back, especially if you're going so far as to marry someone that is just within your small geographic circle of people that you know. I've heard of horror stories where women decided to date a coworker and then she ended up breaking things off, but her coworker was obsessed over her and he would stalk her at work, he would not leave her alone, and then she would have to get HR involved, which is even messier because this is your place of work. You're supposed to be professional and yet you're airing out all of your dirty laundry and all of your personal issues to HR at work. Another downfall of dating at work is that it could hurt your work reputation because people may assume that you're not serious about work because you're going all around dating your coworkers, dating your colleagues, and that will give a negative impression that you're here to have fun instead of getting some work done and taking care of business. Unfortunately for women as well, we have the double standard where if we were to date a coworker and if he happened to be of a higher rank or in another department in a higher rank, then people will assume and gossip that you're trying to sleep your way into a promotion or sleep your way into climbing the corporate ladder. Although work crushes can be fun and exciting and almost a little risky, they can be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing or if you happen to date a coworker that is just not a good match, and if he happens to not be able to get over the breakup, then he could easily stalk you. Just know the pros and the cons, but specifically just be aware of the risks so that you don't fall into a situation where you can really regret your career choices and even have to sacrifice the company that you're working with in order to get away from a bad ex. If you can relate or you found this video entertaining or helpful, then remember to like and subscribe. And don't forget that dating guide that I had mentioned earlier. It is very helpful in helping you attract and match with quality men online. For more helpful content, check out this next video. And I'll see you next time.